Hey y'all, this is Taquana Clark with Credit Lift Inc. And these are my top 3 things, knowing what I know now as a credit repair specialist, that I would never do. First thing, I would never, ever co-sign for anyone. I don't care if it's my mom, my dad, my grandma, my bestie. I would never co-sign. In my industry, what I see is 99.9% of the time, people who co-sign for even their children end up with bad credit because that person eventually ends up paying on that note late, or they default on that loan that the person co-signed for them. So knowing what I know now, I would never do that. The second thing that I would never do, knowing what I know as a credit repair specialist, is rack up debt. Once you do get your credit in a good standing where it's very good or it's excellent, I would never rack up debt. Just because you have access to credit doesn't mean that you have to apply for it, and it doesn't mean that you have to use it. Just knowing that you have good credit is good enough. Keeping everything reasonable, getting limits that you can maintain and that you can afford. The worst thing you could do once you get your credit in a good place is to start applying for a lot of credit and get yourself in debt. Once you dig that hole, it's real hard to get out of, and don't nobody have no ladder to get you up out of there. So it's all on you. The third thing that I would never, ever do as a credit repair specialist, knowing what I know now, is not utilize my credit card rewards. So when you have cashback rewards, travel, air miles, hotel stay rewards, where you can get gift cards and things of that nature, pay your bills with that credit card. You leaving money on the table. You know that bill's gonna have to get paid one way or another. Just auto auto draft your credit card bills, and then go ahead and set all of that stuff up on auto pay, and then pay on that card with your money, and you break even. Make sure you don't carry a balance over, and accumulate those rewards and use them. That's the best way to not leave money on the table. So those are the 3 top things that I would do. I would not co-sign. I would not rack up debt once I do get my credit in a good standing, and I would utilize my rewards on my card to get the best and benefit out of those things. So that was Taquana Clark with Credit Lift Inc., giving y'all my top 3 things as a credit repair specialist that I would never do. All right, bye.
Credit Lift Inc. Give your credit a lift.